Four. With rookies, the hand is part of the ball. If you never heard that before. I got the ball in my hand. Guy strikes. I'm getting it. Boom. That's not a foul. What did that do to alter the shot? That tap right there. Did he get the shot off? Yes, he did. He's got the ball in his hand, getting ready to shoot it. Tap. Shot. Nothing. You look confused. The hand is part of the ball. As long as I got the ball in my hand, it's all one piece.
You believe in the and one?
Do I believe in that? Yeah, I do.
No such thing as and one. Get it out your mind.
Get it out your mind.
Clear your mind.
Get it out your mind.
Clear your mind. That is fan language.
No such
There is
thing.
no such thing as and one. You call a foul, you score the basket, or you gonna go to the table, say and one, 22 blue, push, one shot. When are you gonna say and one? When are you gonna say and one to the table? Why does it exist in the game?
Let me ask you this. What you consider as being an and one?
A contact
Okay,
like if he's like if I'm shooting
and you get fouled, and then the ball goes in.
and I score.
Okay. Now my question to you is this: did the contact prevent the ball from going in?
Did the contact?
Yeah.
No.
Why you call it foul?
Because you got harm, right?
No.
No.
Here we go. Did the contact affect the ball from going in? Why you call it foul?
Because you were displaced.
There was no displacement.
Freedom of movement.
There was no freedom of movement. He didn't prevent it from moving.
No, he might have gotten contact, but it didn't prevent the ball from going in.
So why you calling it foul?
Because it included
Because
speed.
you want to call? No, it didn't. It didn't affect nothing. The ball went in. Basketball is about scoring baskets. The ball went in. I ask you again, if the ball goes in, what did the contact do to prevent the ball from going in?
The answer is nothing.
Nothing. There's no foul. Quit looking for something to call. Play this is basketball.
So if I'm going up and a guy grabs my arm
I didn't say grab.
or runs into me, or
That's a foul. We didn't say that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what he said.
That ain't what he said. He just said he got tapped on.
Oh, tapped on the arm? No.
Okay? Quit looking for what you call the N1. Your explanation was correct. Illegal contact is a foul. Okay? Contact in basketball is not a foul. That's what you got to distinguish. Is it legal or illegal? Illegal contact is a foul. Tap on the arm is not illegal. Slap in the hand is not illegal. Quit looking, and I call those game interrupters. You got a good flow. We ain't called a foul in 5 minutes. They started going up, dunking, shooting threes all of a sudden. Guy touched the guy, you call a foul. That don't fit the game. That foul does not fit the game. Because they've been touching each other the whole time. But guess what? It has not affected anybody's play. Illegal contact has not occurred, let them play. Do you get paid by the game or by the hour? Okay, would you like to be there for 3 hours? Well, then that's what you're gonna do. Get paid by the game then. Quit working for the hour. Okay? Long story short, we get paid by the game. All right? If I go through a game and they call me 2 fouls, I'm the happiest man in Dallas. Because we got out of there in 55 minutes. And guess what? We're going to get paid the same money. Okay? Did nobody come to see us referee? Don't nobody come to see us referee. That's why we stay outside the game.
I want to say that.
Go ahead.
I watched that NBA game last night. The referee called a technical foul at the halftime. You know, Barkley them come up there. Barkley said the same, identical thing you said about an official, NBA official. He said, why ain't he calling that foul? Ain't nobody pay to see him. Same thing. Said the same. Nobody come pay to see him.
But again, you have some officials that want to be seen.
Barkley said the same thing.
We all know something. We all know something. They come to be seen. Okay? And you hate to work with them. Because you're going to be there all day.
Right here.
Last game started at 9, you leave at 11:30.
That was crazy.
All the gym, lights out, y'all still playing basketball. You're like you're on the park somewhere. Alright? So back to this. Striking the ball on the shooter's hand while holding the ball is not a foul. no matter how noisy or how much it hurts, the hand is part of the ball. Here we go. Remember what the title is. Misunderstood rule. All of y'all been thinking that was a foul, and it's not. And if you got any questions as we move through, ask. And nothing. If it affects the shot, if it prevents it, is that legal or illegal? Based on what you just said. Did it prevent him from being able to dunk the ball? Did it prevent him from being able to dunk the ball? Did it prevent him from being able to dunk the ball? Did it prevent him from being able to dunk the ball? Did he prevent him from being able to dunk the ball? Yes or no?
Yeah.
It did?
Yeah, because he was about dunking it.
Did it prevent him from being able to dunk the ball? Yes or no?
Are you talking about displacement?
We ain't talking about displacement. Did that contact prevent that guy from being able to dunk the ball? How?
You're going about the dunking it if you smack his hand.
Hands more than the ball.
So when would you call so when?
Here, the ball, he's going up. This is a tall guy. The ball ain't went from here to here and ain't made it to the rim. Okay, that's gonna be a hit. The guy's going up, he grabs it. That's illegal. We have to distinguish the difference between contact and illegal contact. See, what we get mixed up here, we call it illegal contact on regular contact.
So I guess in my mind, the one that the scenario I'm going through my mind, let's say I'm gonna go up to dunk it years ago. And I'm coming up here and Gerald's coming behind me and hits my hand while it's attached to the ball and it goes out of bounds. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard to explain.
I guess it's out of bounds will be on.
It'll be on you.
It's gonna be out of bounds on me
It'll be on
because
you.
I was still the last one.
Yeah, you're the last one to touch it.
Going the other way with it.
Yeah, but again, this is why refereeing is not that easy, y'all. People think it's easy, and it's not. Because y'all have just, one play, we done had more conversation about that one play. You think fans understand that? Who makes the determination on whether that play was legal or illegal? The referee. And you got to know in your mind, when you don't make that call, why you didn't make it. Because you got to explain it. Don't go through the game and not talk to the coaches, y'all. Don't start that crap. Okay? Don't look. If you ain't 110, don't call it. Be 110% sure of what you got before you blow your whistle. Because now you can explain it. If you're 99, you apprehensive. And then the best thing to do, Coach, I missed it. They can respect that. Don't go over there trying to explain something and you kick it. Just say, Coach, I missed it. One time. Can't be missing it 4 or 5 times. You can miss it once. Okay, ref. But after that, you can't hear I missed it again. That's what you get paid for to see it. So you can't keep missing. So again, we're in a judgment situation right now. Because we all gonna look at that play, we can all look at it differently. True? Based on our personal judgment. You may feel like it's legal, and again, you got to determine whether it's legal or illegal. And you got to know the rule. Hand is part of the ball. And I don't think any of y'all knew that before tonight. You probably never even heard it. That's why you're here. Because you learn things here that people out there have no idea about. Fans don't know this, players don't know this, coaches don't know this, referees don't know this. A lot of these things they don't know. And I'm quite sure that we're down to 11. I'm quite sure 9 out of the 10 so far, y'all have heard somebody say over the back. Say reaching. Okay? All of these things you hear people say, but guess what? They don't know what you're talking about. Because it's not a rule. It's not a rule. Number 12, a defender does not have to give the dribbler a step as long as the legal guard position has been attained and then it's up to the dribbler to avoid contact. There's no time and distance on defense. No time and distance. No time and distance. No time and distance. I'm defense. He offense. It is his. See, now we just got to play a control flag. You know why? Because he's uncomfortable when we being that close to him. And if I know as an off defensive player, if I know he's that uncomfortable, I'm getting up in his grill. Because guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna push me out.
I'm gonna catch a tech.
Okay? So there's no time and distance on defense. I can get as close to him as I want to. Now, two things I can do. I can touch him one time. That's it. Can't touch him no more. I'm within the 6 foot radius. 6 feet, my front foot to his front foot. That's establishing legally guard position. Okay? One thing you learned from COVID was what? That everybody should know in the grocery store is what? 6 feet. Everywhere you go, they got a marker for 6 feet, right? 6 feet ain't right here. Because when you go in the grocery store, you're standing this close to somebody that ain't got a mask on, say, dog, you need to back up. I don't know what you might have. I'm uncomfortable. But 6 feet on the court, free throw line to the top of the circle, that's 6 feet on both sides. Bottom of the circle, when you jump the ball, and the division line, 6 feet on both sides. That's 4 places on the court that are visibly marked 6 feet. So when you see that and you think, you know what, that look like he's 6 feet now. I gotta have both my feet on the floor. I gotta be facing him. My front foot, that's his front foot right now. I gotta figure out which one gonna be his front foot. And now, I've gotta count. If he don't shoot or pass the ball or start a dribble within 5 seconds, I've got a violation. We're going the other way. Because you gotta do something with the ball. You can have 3 counts.
He just can't hold it, right?
Yeah, he can hold it. If I'm standing right here, he can hold the ball all day long. But once I get right here, he can hold it for 4 seconds. Because if he hold it for 5, I got a violation.
Is this in the game? Because I never heard that before.
Heard what before?
Like if you're guarding him and you're within 6 feet of dude, if he don't do nothing within,
That's violation. Yes, sir.
I heard like 5 seconds back to basket before.
No.
But I never heard.
No, anywhere in the front court. Okay, anywhere in the front court.
And this is what we call closely guarded.
This is closely guarded.
So if he
Okay.
if he closely guarded, and I'm the referee, I can start counting.
Gerald is the
Because
referee.
He can hold
He
the
just
ball.
holding the ball.
I'm holding
I'm
the
standing
ball.
right here like this right here. Gerald got to count.
gotta
Now
count.
he starts dribbling.
Start dribbling. I change hands.
Gerald gonna switch hands.
Switch hands.
Now he picks the ball up again. Gerald gonna switch his hand back here. You get 3 counts.
He can't-
Hail, dribble, hail.
So he can't dribble. Then the only thing he can do now is shoot a pass.
Now you can dribble and then hold the ball.
Right.
That's when you get 2. But if you holding the ball, dribbling the ball, catch the ball, you get 3. Okay? You get 3. If you're already dribbling and you catch the ball, what can you do with the ball after that?
Either pass or shoot.
Pass or shoot.
So just remember, when you see this in high school, this is called a closely guarded count. See, and that's what he's doing.
And you got to judge what 6 feet is. Because some people think 6 feet is right here. When it says 6 inches, we said 6 feet. 12 inches is a foot. Okay? That's 60. 60 inches. That's about right here to right here. Yes, sir, Mr. Hughes.
Can you explain to them, tell them, when you see the officials doing that and the guy about to kiss them?
He talking about give me the not close to guard signal. Gerald, show them this. He's right. Guy, I'm this close to him, and the referee does that right there. What he's saying is, I'm not close enough. How can I can't get no closer. I can't get no closer. That guy should have a count. Because I'm right here, standing right here next to this guy. But if I'm standing right here, they'll do that right there.
They'll do it again.
But if Gerald puts his hand, put your hand up, Gerald. Come on, man. It's right there. Right there. Right there. Get right there. Stay right there. Drop. Drop. Step away. Got to count.
This is 6 feet.
That's 6 feet. And it ain't close. Why is it not? Why do we have to give him 6 feet? Fast point guard, slow guard. You gonna make me come up on this guy for him to run around me? I can't stick him. So therefore, what's basketball all about? Okay? What's the main goal? That both teams have the opportunity to win. Fair. Being fair. If I make this guy come up here as the referee, he has an unfair advantage because I can't hold him. Now I gotta either grab him, I gotta stick my leg out and block him, I gotta do something to stop him. Because he making me get up too close. So you got to give me this space. So when he goes that way, I can go this way with him. He goes that way, I can go this way with him. Okay? But if you making me come up here on him, I'm gonna get in foul trouble. Or you're gonna have to let him score every time you want to. So that's why they put the 6-foot rule in order to make it equal. All right? A defender does not have to dribble. We talking about the step. Now, on defense, on offense, if Gerald is going to set a screen because I'm fast and he's slow, if Gerald is going to set a screen, Gerald got to give me 1 step on the defense. Okay? Gerald's playing, he's the offense, I'm defense. Now I'm getting ready, he's going that way. Okay, I'm finna go with him. As I'm going that way, Gerald steps over, makes contact with me, foul on him.
That's a move to pick, right?
No, sir, there's no such thing as that. It's called illegal screen. Okay, there, see, we go. Man, bad language.
It is.
Gotta get out of it.
Foul, player, team control.
It's a team control foul.
Team control.
Because Gerald did not give me that 1 step. He's got to give me 1 step. So that means that he got to already be over there. He got to come around him, then he sets the screen on me. But if he's setting the screen at the same time, I'm moving and he's moving around, we've got an illegal screen. We're going the other way. Now, if he comes over and I run over him, it's a foul on me. Because nobody say, man, go around, you got a screen coming. We got to communicate on defense, okay? Screen. So if y'all not helping me, y'all gonna help me get in foul trouble. Because I didn't see this guy come up and set no screen. He set a blind screen on me. Big dude, ooh, big linebacker. Ooh, I'm hurt. Guess what? Didn't nobody communicate on my team. So I can't blame him for doing his job. I blame him for not telling me the screen coming.
Then too, there's no such thing as a moving screen.
No, sir.
There's no such thing as a moving screen.
No such
So if
as
you
long
call
as the
it,
person's moving, how can he set a screen?
so if you call it, it's gonna be a block.
If we running together, he can't screen me, we running together. We running down the court at the same time. As long as I don't push him, he don't push me, we got nothing. The minute he comes over and starts to move me, now we gotta push. Because he didn't block me, he took his body and he displaced me, right? We going straight, all of a sudden he started leaning on me. Now I'm going this way, whoop, push. Because now he pushed me. And I don't have to have the ball for that to be a foul. And we got to get out of all the fouls that happen in basketball that's against the person with the ball. It is not. We have off-ball calls. That's why we have to work our primaries. The league should get more off-ball calls than anything into a person basketball. Because the trail is on ball 80% of the time. When that ball crosses the division line, who's there to pick the ball up? The trail. And it might not be nothing happening there right there. But then here comes the screens, here comes the passing, crashing. All of that comes, and that's dropping right in the league's lap. So we ain't got to go look for nothing. Just wait on it to come to you. Okay? Don't wait. Just wait on it to come to you. If nothing don't come to me in the first quarter, Gerald, man, I ain't calling no foul in the first quarter.
And he have said that.
Yeah, I will. Gerald, you called 3. I ain't calling nothing. You know why? Because nothing happened in my primary.
Right.
I didn't go looking for nothing to call. Then the next quarter, he said, I didn't call nothing that quarter. You called 3. Because now all the action is in my primary. Okay? So we didn't call 6 fouls, 3 and 3 in the first half. That's not a bad first half. Not a bad first half. So therefore, we got a flow. We want to get a flow in our games. I don't care what the level is. We want them to get up and down the court, and everybody on the court is entitled to freedom of movement. Freedom of movement. That means to be able to go wherever I want to go within the legal confines of the court and not be contacted illegally. Just because somebody touched me, that's not a foul. We touch it, we lean up against each other, that's not a foul. You might not like it. Okay, well you need to move then if you don't like it. Because when you move, I'm going to move with you. But you know how you have them guys, man, I want you to follow to the bathroom? You know, they got them kind of coaches that tell you that. Wherever you go, I want you to go with me. All right, the next one. The sides, the top and the bottom of the rectangle backboard are invites. We've talked about that. That complete goal right there. As long as that ball is on this side of the court, it's legal. Up, side, top is legal. If it bounces, goes back, it's out. If it bounces, say we're in the gym, like over in the main gym, they got a shot clock. Say you got a gym that's got a metal band coming down, but a metal cord where they can raise the goal up. A lot of them have a rubber that pulls the goals up. If it touches anything over the backboard, it's out. It is the trail's call, not the lead. The lead is not supposed to be looking up there because they should be looking at everything here down. Okay? The lead cannot get basket interference goaltending if we're all in the front court. Because if you look at where you need to look, you looking up there, basket interference goaltending is above the rim play. You ain't even supposed to be looking up there. That's his call. And if he don't make it, it don't get made. And I ain't gonna say he missed it. As far as I'm concerned, I didn't see it no way, so I'm assuming he think it was legal. So when the coach asked me, I don't know, coach, because I'm not looking up there. And that's the truth. If you're looking at your primary, when you address a coach and tell coach I didn't see it, you're not lying. Because you're not looking when you're not supposed to be looking. See, as seasoned officials, when you learn how to referee, you know what to look for and what not to look for. I think we didn't talk about primaries with these guys here enough, so they'll know you go to your closest competitive matchup. If I'm looking at this guy right here, I don't know what's going on with that guy over there. I have no idea. Because this is my matchup right here. This is the guy that's gonna hurt me. That guy out there with the ball, he ain't hurting me. He gotta take care of that. Now once he comes to go to the free throw line and come down, then he gonna let it go to me, then he's gonna go off ball, I'm gonna go on ball. So now I'm responsible for the person with the ball. He's looking for everybody off ball, I'm looking at the person with the ball. Cause it's now, in basketball, we have primaries. Areas of the court, areas of coverage, okay? It's called PCA, primary coverage area. And when it's not in my primary, it's in his. When it's not in his, it's in mine. And we got to know what to look for when the play goes away from our primary. In order for us to call plays that are in our primary. In order for him, like Gerald said, like we talked about a while ago, he way over there, where that blue line at, out of bounds. I'm right here. And he calls a travel. Or he calls a hole or a hit. Why are you looking over here? You got 8 other people to watch, but you look way over here and call something right in front of me that I didn't think was enough contact. I didn't say it wasn't contact. I didn't think it was illegal. So now we got a problem. Because he refereed out of his primary. He ain't trusting me with nothing. He done came 45 feet out of his primary to call something right in front of me. You think I'm feeling that? No. We might have some problems. Okay? We're gonna have to talk about that play. But again, he's a rookie. He don't know no better. And when he tell me, man, I didn't know, okay, good. You didn't know? Let's talk about that. Stay in your primary. And then we don't know what your primary is, let's talk about your primaries. Let's talk about where you should be looking when the ball is not in your primary. And when you get some guys that don't know, you gotta teach them. 2 things. Every time you work, you're gonna work with somebody that know more than you, they can teach you something, or you're gonna work with somebody that you more than, you can teach them something. It's going every game you work. True or not true? True or not true? True or not true?
You got something.
Or somebody you working with that say they did college.
No.
Where we go?
You got some Christians too that you try to tell them something.
They don't want to
They're
listen.
stubborn, they don't want to listen.